Alright, guys. Here we go. Let's go ahead and set skills. Moonsault. Wow, that's... I've got a lot more points than I have skills. Whoops. There's preparations. Let's go. Let's do this.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I bet it's the same as it was last time.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Alright.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Well, yeah, we got
is
that
a
part.
non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The high school girl got killed in the beginning. Using the staff role as clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. First character player was able to control is girl A. I think the girl A is probably... We said it was Makan.
I see! Girl A is probably Nikon Tsumiki.
Yep.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Did you get a
Based
transcript
on
of the game?
list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
There's no right to privacy.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Yep, you're definitely girl B.
A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Girl B.
I see!
Yep.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Yep, that's Ibuki.
I see!
I'm doing good at this.
Girl C is Ibuki.
Absolutely.
See? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Really?
Let's move on to Girl D.
That's the one that gets murdered at the end.
I see! Girl D is my hero. The victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
I see!
Yep. Okay.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
You played the game.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person?
Yeah,
It's
that's...
one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two?
Because it was his
Kuzuryus?
sister.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Older sister?
Damn it!
I didn't.
I can prove it with this.
Okay, little sister. I was like, I don't remember which.
In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
I couldn't remember which way it was.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
The bitch. What the hell did she's my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play?
Yeah, she was the first victim.
You probably noticed, right?
Of course I noticed. I only want to say it myself, but he moved the conversation forward.
I see.
Man. So far, I'm doing really well. Although, again, I feel like it's not going to start off with the actual person that did it.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Yep.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
I still love Nagito, even while I hate him.
You said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Damn.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
That's interesting.
Okay. I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
So what that means is that even though Fuyuhiko has the total motive in order to actually be the killer, he completely dismissed the game as being retarded, and because his sister got killed during the period where everyone lost their memories. So someone else actually killed, but someone else, the serial killer that hunts other serial killers is the one that actually killed them because they found out, oh, hey, this person killed someone in the past. Well.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
You're the one sticking your tongue out.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're
Yeah, I don't
talking
either.
about,
What?
but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
That must be a
Maybe
Japanese
it's
thing.
related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What? Is that wild? Even she's looking over like...
an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has some strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Wow.
Huh? What do you mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No!
Well, that looks staged as anything.
Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Because Girl E...
I see.
Yeah, I mean, they straight up said that.
Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently, Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
That's certainly what
You're
it looks
fucking
like.
persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But, is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
Yep.
It's the murder that
guess.
occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Wait, we have to solve that one? Even though the game blatantly has Girl E admit to it?
I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Yeah, because the Girl E totally
Mapping
admits
is
it.
second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
This feels like a stretch. I don't know why they're spending time proving it.
I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
Right, even though it didn't.
But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside,
They found the body.
they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there.
Which
The
does...
sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
So it probably was never even stolen.
How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which she could have easily gone and put back.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
No. No. She killed them, she locked the door, she put the key back, then she went and dropped the vase.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Put your tongue back in your mouth.
Is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who's waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing go inside the music room? I should clear that up first. Here we go. I was like, don't give me multiple choice the whole time. And then make an argument.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
I've forgotten how to rotate.
She just broke the window in the music room.
How do I rotate it?
Outside.
There we go.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
That is true.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
That's true.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
God damn
How
it.
was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Yeah, no, I just forgot how to fire.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
I wish I could fast forward.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside,
Okay.
you need to go through the entrance hall.
That is true.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
That's true.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get
Oh,
past
come
those 4
on!
and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
No, I've got
After
this.
she
I just
killed
need
the
to actually
first
hit
victim
it.
in the music room,
It's got to be the broken
what
vase.
did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room.
I am so sorry, you guys.
Outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school?
This is the problem, is I haven't done a trial in like half a year.
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance
I like how
hall,
it's
the
good, if I don't
girls
do anything, it just sort of drifts around in the same
heard
area.
the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
There we go, finally.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
How
After
low
the murder,
can you
a
go?
broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window.
I'm still not sure how the music window got broken, though.
It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Except the glass on the inside.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
How did no one else
To make
hear
them
the
think
window
the
break,
murder
though?
had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Yes.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder
Who
weapon?
cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Monokuma wants to show off.
Let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys...
I bet we will. I have no... But I don't know what it is off the top of my head. It's probably the aquarium, though. I don't know what else it could be. Alright. Was I just out of line just now? Now, there's something I need to tell you about the white noise non-talk debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. They won't last more than one shot. Okay. There's a guy named... I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill to increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Gundam Tanaka.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Damn it.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Investigation conducts
Okay, this is what I wanted.
universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that...
There's a crime scene photo. Let me review this, because I do not know what it actually is. Crap. First one, so normally you can't leave music without passing through the entrance hall. Two-door fish tank was found in the music room for gravel and water were scattered everywhere.
was used to beat them to death. It should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Okay. I don't know what it
A weapon
is.
inside the music room, huh? What about
It'd be something that could... I wonder... It's a blow to the head, though, so it's not like he could have drowned her. That can't be it. No, there's nothing like reflected. I don't think there's anything with blood on it either.
Why are you going even bigger?
Okay, guys.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale,
I will
too?
tell you right now, full transparency, I had to look this up. This does not make sense to me. But apparently that's
I
it.
agree with that.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
I would have never gotten that.
I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag.
Yep. Which is a swimsuit,
The only
apparently.
thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
That is so dumb.
Inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by
Wait, how do you know about the ace attorney?
But for the killer, It's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
I'm not satisfied.
Happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Yep.
Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yep.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim.
We'll see
E
how
found out and tried to
Kazuryu
stop it,
takes that.
and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
Doesn't sound like a rush of anger if you had to like
She
tie
should've
off a
had
swimsuit
clear
first.
Murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
Do you kill people too?
That's pretty scary.
A little bit, yeah.
Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Well, obviously Guy F.
I see!
I mean, it makes sense.
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
Yeah, clearly a member of the Yakuza would never kill someone.
Can't say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
No, we weren't there.
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer.
Well, you should know though. You're actually there.
A nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game?
Well, no, you didn't make me spend all this time figuring this out and going through this for it to be unrelated. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru. Wait, what? Girl E and Mahiru's murder. The metal bat.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Oh, I can ignore a lot of stuff. Don't doubt me, buddy.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru.
So obviously, it
right?
actually isn't him. It would be a real letdown if it was actually just that.
There is no way a stupid game could be the motive.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge.
Monokuma's like, stop calling it a stupid game!
Like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true, Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious? I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Very easily, yeah.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Oh, I just noticed that his crossout is
Isn't that
food.
what happened, Hiyoko?
Well, it can't be
Do you
Hiyoko.
understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Because we know there were at least 3 people there for the
Like, I can only
alarm to go off.
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Make my argument. Well, the footprints on the beach is obviously what it is, I think.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
That's true.
Go to the beach house. I was wishing with
God
my
damn.
hands all day.
I hate the multiple hit ones.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Oh, damn it. I got early.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko?
Oh, I have many doubts with Yoko.
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house. I was wishing Mr.
God
Hands
damn!
away.
Stop! That is annoying.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Finally.
No, that's wrong! Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I did it!
Yeah, but you're a little liar.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
Don't decide that based on ugliness.
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty
No, he's just a general stalker, not a pedo.
The footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance?
Yeah, the one that Maharu was blocking.
About the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in.
I love that she points to her own brain.
And it wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
And with that, we're going to end this episode. As always, you will see the next episode coming up in about half an hour. I will post all the episodes until we get through the trial. Because the trial is awesome. The trial is the place to be. See you then, guys.